Now you're gonna do some climbing? Great. Great. Yeah. All right. I think we're live on YouTube. We're getting there on Instagram too. We've got some lovely background music today. We have some fun guests with us. Hello, Karen. Let's see. It should be coming. Whew. Harrison's over on the climber, getting some energy out, which is exactly what we want. All right. Owen, does it seem to be going?
He's not going to Instagram yet.
Okay. Is it saying it's having those issues or something again? Oh, dang. Well, hi, buddy. Today is April Fool's Day, so we are doing a fun surprise activity. April Fool's, happy April Fool's, everybody. So if you are on my Instagram, you can see in my stories I shared last night how I set it up. I am Messy Play Kids on Instagram, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can head over there. If you're on Instagram, YouTube has the affiliate links for all the materials and descriptions and stuff like that. Yeah.
Here comes Harrison.
But we're going to be doing an activity he's never done before, huh? Harrison, can you bring that tub over here, please? You want to sit on Dada's lap? He's like, Harrison wants to be behind the scenes today, which honestly is fine. As long as he's not messing with it too much. Yeah. Can you bring this tub in? Yeah, come on over. Yeah, some wipes too. Can you bring that right over here, please? That's close. Right over here by Grandma. Grandma wants to play too. Yeah. All right, can you put this muffin tin inside the tub, Harrison? Thank you. All right. We're going to wait just another minute to make sure that it's actually working.
Cool. You should be live on Instagram.
Okay, cool. Whee! All right, we should be live on Instagram now too. I don't know.
Harrison, do you want to come and see what's happening?
Whee! Trying to pull it up just to make sure it's working.
Investigating?
Yeah, we're checking out all sorts of things. All right, well, if you're out there watching, please say hi. I'll be trying to keep an eye on Instagram chat to see who all is saying hello there. But we'll get started.
Pop it on your hand. At Green Bay. Hi, Mr. Green Bay. Hello, Harrison.
All right.
So,
So,
do you want to see what's happening over here? Should we watch?
for our activity today, hey buddy, come on over. Can you have a seat with Mama? Come here. Yeah. It's going to be so fun today. We have our drop cloth down. We've got aprons on. Harrison is still in his pajamas from yesterday. And he loves... Oh, scooting a little closer. All right. Here we go. All right, buddy. So this is a baking soda and citric acid chemical reaction. So if you've ever erupted a volcano or done baking soda and vinegar, it's the same thing. I use citric acid.
Do you need help getting that on?
I use citric acid mixed with water just because it doesn't have that vinegar smell that way, and also it's easier for shipping. So in all of my products, I can ship powdered citric acid more easily than I can ship vinegar. So what we have over here is we've got a bowl of baking soda that I prepped last night. It's just a bowl full of baking soda. The metal bowl. I know, buddy. Here, can you help Mama as we explain it? We're going to do a little bit of scooping. Oh, nope. You know what we start with? Mama almost forgot. This is liquid watercolors. The discount school supply liquid watercolors that I love so, so much. And I'm just squirting a little bit right in here. We've got red and yellow and blue. It's undiluted. I didn't do anything to it. I just poured it into these containers because it's a little bit easier for Harrison to scoop in a little bit when he gets to. And now we're going to cover that color. We're going to cover it right on up with the baking soda. Bye-bye colors. Bye-bye colors. That way, this is what makes it the surprise. This is why it's April Fool's. Because now we can't quite tell what colors they are.
Where did they go?
And then this bowl has citric acid mixed with water. I mixed it up last night. You could also just use vinegar. And then because I'm working with a toddler who's really little, I put it into an easier squeeze bottle for him. So let's see what happens, Harrison, when we squeeze. Oh, what's going on?
Look at that.
Do you hear it? Should we
Does
squeeze
it
a little
sound
more?
hot? It sounds hot, doesn't it?
I know. Well, that's what's so fun is it's actually not hot. It's the opposite. It's cold as it's happening. So this is an endothermic chemical reaction, which means it feels cold as it's happening. It is safe to touch, clearly. If you have cuts or anything on your hand, which I actually do, it will feel, it might sting your fingers a little bit, just like getting lemon juice or something on a cut. It's not going to hurt it, but it won't feel very good. So, what do you think, Harrison?
Look at how pretty it is.
Yeah, look at those colors show through. And I specifically chose the colors I chose today so that way we could have some primary color mixing also. Here, buddy, you want to use this? Can you help? Maybe you can sit with Grandma? Oh, yeah, come right on over here. Grandma can help you squirt it right on in. There you go. Yeah, can you get it in? There you go. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
And this is actually an activity in the April
put
Messy
more in
Play
this
Kit
one?
box, so it's extra timely. Because this is something that if you are a Messy Play Kit subscriber, you will be getting to do this activity so soon. Oh, did you want to squeeze some color, Harrison? I'm so sorry. Here we go. Ready? Let's squeeze it right on in. Boop. All right. That's enough. Now we're going to take... Can you help Mama scoop? This is the baking soda. Can you scoop some baking soda right down there? Yeah. All right. More? All right.
What happens if we push this one?
Oh, watch Grandma.
We're going to make a little tunnel.
There she goes.
Make tracks. Really good scoop.
Whoa.
Good scooper.
Yeah. Can you scoop a little bit more? Can you get it all the way over here, Harrison? All the way into the yellow one. Whoop. Not quite.
This one over here, can you get some in there?
So since we're working with a young kid, Harrison is 18 months old. That's why we've got a big squeeze bottle of the citric acid. We've got a big spoon he can work with, a big muffin tin inside of a tub just to keep things a little bit cleaner. If you're working with older kids who might have a little bit more fine motor control, you could use like eyedroppers or pipettes or something, and that would be really nice, really good fine motor control. All right, Harrison, can you squeeze some more?
More squeeze?
More fizzy? Whoa! Whoops!
Maybe. Oh! Well, you know, let's try it in here.
Yeah.
Do you want to squeeze again? Those bubbles. Oh, the bubble. Look at how pretty those colors mix together. Harrison, do you want to squeeze some? Do you like how that feels on your hand? How's that feel on your hand when it bubbles?
Thanks, Karen.
Yeah.
Trying to see. I don't see it showing up on Instagram, but I'm hoping it's there and just not
Is
showing
that
up for me.
squish? Does it feel big in your hand?
Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like people are watching. Yay!
YouTube, Emily Wilson says hi to all of you. And
Awesome!
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily!
the other grandma says hello from Washington State.
Awesome! Hi, other grandma! Yay! All right, so Denise, really good question from Instagram. Could we use regular food coloring? You totally could, but food coloring stains everything. So just go into this activity knowing that you might stain hands, you might stain fingers, you might stain clothing, you might stain...
You put some.
I'm hearing a no.
Yeah. So you could. I personally prefer the liquid watercolors because they're so washable.
That feels nice in my hand. It feels like there's a little, I don't know, a little bubble crawling
and
on
then
me.
Denise also had another really good
more-
tip.
can you scoop some
She
up
said
on mommy's hand?
save
Grab some?
unused Perry bottles from the hospital for activities like this. Totally brilliant. that would work great. And I have just some small, like 4-ounce bottles like this that I'm using for the color. This is an 8-ounce, you know, like lotion squeeze bottle. You can also get some from Amazon that are, you know, like ketchup bottle sorts of things. It is totally washable.
Grandma hasn't taken a shower yet today
Perfect. Okay. And Denise, good question. Where do you even buy liquid watercolors? Let me go get it for you to show you.
You got it all in your pants. It's fun. Look at how those colors blend together.
So
Yellow,
this is
blue.
what I love. These are the liquid watercolors I love. It's the Colorations brand. Yeah, Harrison, do you want more color? Here's the bottle you can use. And the only reason I took it out of this bottle is that they tend to leak, and I just didn't really want to be dealing with that this morning. So, but that's what it is. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it on discountschoolsupply.com. If you are watching on YouTube or from Instagram, if you click over to YouTube, there's an affiliate link there also where you can buy them, and then, you know, I make a little bit of a commission for my time and effort, so. And then with all activities, remember that we go into it making sure that we have some cleanup stuff on hand. So we've got, Karen, do you feel like you need a baby wipe right now?
Not yet.
Not yet, all right.
I have a feeling I might get a little messier.
I think so too. And then just off screen, out of Harrison's reach, I also have a bucket of regular water that we can dunk our hands in quickly if we need to. And I did that in particular, especially because the citric acid can sting a little bit. I wanted to have water on hand to get our hands into quickly if Harrison all of a sudden had a cut or something like that and was, you know, complaining about that. Shannon, can you get those from me? Yeah, totally. I don't generally sell like the full bottles of liquid watercolors, but I certainly could. You know, that would be, especially since you're local, we could arrange a little pickup if you wanted to. But if you click over to YouTube, yes, and Denise, you can certainly DM me and I can send you the affiliate link that way too. And Shannon, I could do that for you as well. So if you're interested, I can always just get that link directly to you. For sure. Great questions today, everybody. Thanks. This is awesome. All right. And we have finished our bottle of citric acid water, which is why I've got a funnel right here. And I prepped a whole big bowl of it last night, knowing that we would go through that.
Grandma's hands. Ooh, what color are Harrison's hands? Oh, they're blue too.
We're getting into it today. Oh my goodness. Harrison, do you want another color?
Which one should we have?
You want red or yellow? All right.
Give that one back to Mommy.
Yeah.
In the bowl.
In
Can
the
we
tub.
do it in the tub?
Yeah. So we've kind of morphed our activity a little bit so far, but that's because the baking soda is off screen over here. Should we put a little more baking soda in?
Oh boy.
Here we go, Harrison. Can you do some squeezing with this again? Here, let's point that part away from you so when you squeeze it. Watch what happens. Right.
It's like lava flowing. Like we're in Iceland. What does that feel like on your hand? Do you want to try it on your hand again? Can you open your hand? Grandma will put this on your hand.
All right, I just put in the chat the affiliate link for the liquid watercolors. Again, I have tried a few other brands and I just don't like them quite as much as these. Again, it's the Colorations brand. I have found that they're really bright colors. They're cheap and easy to use. You can dilute them and make the color last a lot longer. Since we were hiding it under baking soda today, I wanted it to be really bright and vibrant so we could really get that color. Goodness gracious! We are going to test the washability of this today. Would you like some red now? Yes. Harrison says yes. All right. Karen, thanks for being all in today.
Well, you know what I'm noticing is that really it seems to wash off pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's keep it in the tub though, Harrison. Okay?
In the tub. Good job, buddy.
Because look at that. Grandma's hand's not staying stale.
Yeah. Look at that. It comes right off. See? Whoa. All right, Harrison. We're going to dump a whole bunch more in here.
Oh boy, it's gonna explode.
Yeah. Ooh, do you see that red on top? And now what if we put a little bit of yellow also?
And what happens when you put this on?
All right, we've
Do you
got a
wanna put
few
some
more
of this
people
on top?
joining us. Hello, thanks for tuning in. We are doing, we started off with
squeeze? Can
hidden
you
color
squeeze
fizzies today. Now we're just doing colorful fizzies. We have liquid watercolors for the coloring. We have baking soda is our powder here, and then we have a citric acid solution. You could also just use vinegar. And we're squeezing that right on top and watching some pretty good chemical reactions happen.
Look how
It
those
feels-
colors blend. We get orange and green.
Denise is noticing that I have the muffin tin inside of a tub, and I did that very intentionally to contain the mess. And again, I'm working with an 18-month-old here, so I knew that he doesn't have we're working on fine motor control, but he's gonna be a little bit messier. He's gonna be a little, fluid with his movements, so keeping things contained. And all of my materials are in another tub right over here as well, just to make setup and cleanup a little bit easier. So for cleanup for this, baking soda and citric acid can go right down your drain. A lot of people actually use them as like cleaning agents, right? Baking soda, vinegar. So you can certainly do that. And then the liquid watercolors can go right down the drain also. So this is going to be a really easy cleanup today. I'm just going to put this whole tub right in my sink and just rinse it out. And then for Harrison, we'll start with some baby wipes. I think we'll dunk his hands in some water and wash that off and be good to go too.
When it goes in the tube, it almost looks like a butterfly.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned this earlier, but today we're using red, blue, and yellow colors. So we've got the primary colors, so that way as they blend together, we've got some really good color mixing as well. And if you were working with an older kid, you could certainly have them mix the colors. And if you were watching from the beginning, we actually put the color in first, then the baking soda, and then we had the citric acid on top to make it bubble, so you couldn't see what color was under the baking soda at first. Yeah, what do you think, buddy? You're showing Dada?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I think Daddy's getting it on camera.
Yeah.
I
Good
think
colors.
he is.
Good
Look at
colors.
that, it foams on your hand.
Thanks everybody for tuning in today.
That's fun.
Yeah, thanks Karen for being here. And we've got some great background music too. We have Grandpa off on the guitar on the side.
There's Grandpa.
Yes.
And Mama. And
Yes,
Dada.
and Mama and Grandma here. Yeah. Don't forget to call out all the people,
Look at
Mama.
this.
All
I
right.
was gonna do.
Ooh. Yeah. All right.
Did you dilute this about 50-50?
You know what? That's very funny.
Background music.
You get a takedown notice if we do that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I didn't measure.
Okay.
So this is a thing I do is I just kind of dump. So I actually filled my bowl with hot water at first, and then and this is a small bowl, so this is probably, 3 cups of water or something. And then I dumped in maybe a cup of citric acid and then mixed it up. That's actually what is right over here, buddy.
Harrison.
Or are you wanting
Squeeze that
more?
on Grandma's hand?
Are you ready for more of the powder? Yeah. Can you pinch it and put it right down there? There you go. Good squeezing, good pinching. All right, Mama's gonna dump a whole bunch more on top too. All right.
Harrison, did you know that this is something you can use in baking? Because all those bubbles make things rise when you're baking. Like if you're making muffins, you could make them get big by putting baking soda in. Like, these muffins might not taste so good.
got a pretty good mess here today, Harrison.
Your mom says she loves the music.
Yes, that's right. Oh, nobody in the tub.
In the tub. Let's stay in
In
the tub.
There we go.
Grandma emptied the,
Oh.
the bottle.
All right, we need some more. All right. Grandma, I'm glad
Wash
you're
off
here.
the wash bin.
It
Yeah.
should be just fine.
Here's some loosen you up on that. There we go. All right.
Right.
Look at that.
All right, so I was wondering, I was really curious about this activity and how interested Harrison would be in it. And I was like, I know he's going to like the bubbling and fizzing, but like once that's over, I'm not really sure how engaged he'll be once we kind of like do the bubbling for a little bit. Apparently I didn't have to worry. So
I think he likes the texture.
I think he does. And we have a kiddo who is very, very sensory. He really likes, tactile. Woo! He is the messy play baby, so it works pretty well, which is convenient. He's
Can we go partial?
gotten into his role well. And that's something that I find so fun is, there we go. Is even as somebody who's done this for a long time, and I know my kid pretty well, I'm still not always sure how it's gonna go.
I want to see some pictures of hands afterwards.
Yeah. After they've been cleaned off? Yeah.
Easter egg hand.
Yeah,
Are you
well,
suspect, Owen? Yeah.
it's a lot of color.
It is a lot of
That's a
color.
lot of color.
Yeah. And when you get the color directly on your hands, like I did here, it might take like a wash or two to get off, as opposed to food coloring where like you're gonna scrub it and you're gonna wash it. It's just gonna take 3 days. So I've got some yellow here. This will look great on our date night, right, Owen? We're going out to a fancy restaurant tonight. All of us.
This would never wash off if it were actual food color.
Exactly. I maybe wouldn't have done that this week before.
Harrison,
Fancy
could
night.
you rinse this off Grandma's hand with this bottle? Could you rinse
yeah.
that off her hand?
Yeah, go ahead and use that one. Here, this one, buddy. Can you help get it on Grandma's hand?
Whoa, look at that bubble.
Yeah. That too? Is that so fun? Let's do Harrison's hands. Whoa, Grandma's hands. All right.
Wow, look at that.
Look at how bubbly it is. It's still. Are you all done, Harrison? You're all done with the bib. Okay, we can be all done. I think that's a great idea. Here we go. And you know what, Harrison? Hang on just a sec. Mama's gonna go get that bucket of water to clean up first.
Do we get to clean our hands?
Yeah.
We'll show Daddy how well it comes off.
Here we go. Can you put your hands in here? Yeah. Can you put your hands in, please? We're starting to clean off. That's right. You know what? Somewhere around here I have a whole bunch of washcloths. I'm going to see where those went. Do you see some right there?
I see wipe ups here, right there.
What's happening in there, Harrison? Are your hands getting clean?
Can you swish your hands around and move them?
Swish them around.
Rub them together?
Rub them together. In
Like
the
you're
water.
putting soap or lotion on?
All right. Here we go. All right, buddy. Yeah, now we're going to let Grandma wash her hands.
Oh boy.
Here we go. All right, considering he started off with a lot of blue, I mean, look at that. That's like his hands are still a little bit red. They're usually a little red. That's kind of his hands too. But that, Owen, how do you feel about that? Is that pretty clean for
It's pretty impressive.
for how?
And
how
it was
dirty
not
they
very
all
much
were?
work. He just kind of soaked them in there for a second.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna be all done. Let's take off the bib. Yeah, can you wave bye-bye to our people on screen? Can you say bye-bye, Gigi? Bye-bye, friends who are watching.
Bye-bye, Harrison.
Yeah.
Look at that. Grandma's hands don't look
Oh,
too
wow.
bad.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
let's get it. Let's zoom in. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. For just a quick wash in dirty water.
Yep. No soap.
No soap
Just
yet.
water.
That's right. All right, Harrison. thank you so much for playing. You ready to go off an adventure? All right, thanks everybody for watching. Happy April Fool's Day, and we will see you next week. Yep. Oh. Join us next week, which is actually Eclipse Monday. We will be playing with Moon Sand and Cloud Dough, which were two of the only like universe, outer space themed things I could think of for like sensory play versus like art activities and stuff. So anyway, tune in next week, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining.
Okay. Bye-bye.